Hello YouTube, thanks for coming back to Create, Share, and Give. And today I will be discussing the La-Madamas. What are the La-Madamas? The La-Madamas are a group of spirit entities that are derived from African American women who were healers, root workers, nannies, the women who took care of the slave master kids, took care of their own home, healed people with herbs, used divination with cards and cowrie shells, and also standard playing cards, tea leaves. They were basically the healers of their community, the one that held it down. In modern generation, you probably have had them show up in your lives as either your murderer or your big mom. I happen to have both, and they were so instrumental in my life. My big mom, I knew that I can call her and count on her to be a listening ear. She gave me so much unconditional love when I knew that I needed it and no one around me, I felt, were able to give it to me. She was always there. And I am definitely grateful for that. And now that she's passed on, I know her spirit is here with me. So the La-Madamas remind me of that wise woman, the woman who had to work hard and were discriminated against, treated unfairly, but yet and still they took that healing, healed themselves, and then healed everyone around them. They actually reared the slave master's children as they were being abused and showed them love. They went to the people in the community that were having a hard time and healed them with herbs and, for whatever root work, physically, mentally, whatever they needed. This woman was a wise woman who was there to be a pillar in her community. And they are many spirits, as I said, under one roof of the La-Madamas. Now, this is my statue that I picked up. She is usually depicted with a headscarf, and I believe that's to help cover the crown chakra. To keep your essence and your energy field solid. Also, because she was a working class woman, you did a lot of housework and things of that nature, so the hair was wrapped up. She even goes far back as the Aunt Jemima, which is the same thought of this La-Madama statue with the headscarf, the woman who's there in her layman clothing. The broom she has, she's usually associated with the broom, and that sweeps away all negativity, all of unwanted energies out of your life. Her basket, she usually has a basket. Sometimes she doesn't, sometimes she does. But I wanted the one with the basket, the statue with the basket, so that I can put herbs in her crown for offerings to her. And I think she is so adorable and misunderstood, but one of the most loving women in the universe. And I have another La-Madama, and check her out. Isn't she adorable? Okay, the backstory on her is I saw her at an airport, and something just, I've never been into dolls, never had an inkling, since I was 12, but as an adult, never really were into dolls in any way, but I could not leave her in this airport. I went, saw her in the basket, and she's known as a worry doll. That's what they sold her as. And when she first came, she has had this garment underneath and another head wrap, and she had no nose. So shortly after I got her, something just told me to give her a nose, so I took some thread and made her a nose. So as I was looking for other La-Madama statues that I wanted, I said, wow, I already have a La-Madama. And when I bought her, I would put her on my bed when I was going through some really dark times, family matters. And somehow that healing that I subconsciously needed from my grandmother, or needed that figure that I didn't have physically in my life, I was drawn to this doll for that reason. And I never knew why. I thought it was kind of just out of the blue. But again, I listen to Spirit, and Spirit guides me on what I need to do. I may not understand it then and there, but eventually I would. So I thought to myself, I said, oh my goodness, I'm not going to spend a ton of money on other statues. I already have a La-Madama that I've already connected to. So I went to the fabric store and I bought her this red fabric. Usually La-Madamas have red or gingham fabric, but I thought that this was a really cute fabric and it was so befitting for her. So I cut the skirt out, made her pretty maxi skirt, and then I made her a headband. Isn't it adorable? And I made the headband, and I put her a quartz crystal, wire wrapped on her forehead. I couldn't get it here for her third eye, but on her crown is just as well. And I also went in and I stuffed some of the Spanish moss inside of the La-Madamas. I put some in her skirt and I mixed some into her head wrap because, again, she's a master of herbalism and she needs herbs, and so I put them within my doll, and I just love her. She is so adorable. I just have to be careful. Sometimes at home my dog thinks it's his play animal and I'm like, no, not my La-Madama. But anywho, she is so adorable. And I put in some of the Spanish moss inside of her, just stuffed her with it. And the Spanish moss is a feminine gender. It's from the planet is moon and the element is water. So that's even better because feminine, she's moon. Moon is that mother Aset energy, and water, that fluidity, that conscious, subconscious mind is what I needed to really connect with the La-Madamas. So with the Spanish moss, you can use it for protection. It's used in a lot of like voodoo dolls. They stuff it with that. You can also use it, it says, to banish poltergeist, so negative energies, which is good. And some people add it to their witch's bottle. And it didn't take much, but I really haven't worked with this herb Spanish moss too much. I just bought it with the idea of working with it with my La-Madama doll. So with that being said, if you're interested, check out a La-Madama. I think they are adorable, even if they're just statues around your house. They just remind me they're not like the mammy that people portray them as, you know, the ignorant mammy, but they are full of love and spirits to comfort you and be there for you and help guide you through this world, because they've been there. They have been there. The spirits know what can happen in life, what trials and tribulations can come, but at the end of the day, you have lots of energy to work with. So thanks for tuning in, and thank you for looking at my La-Madama. And I will see you on the next video. Peace, love. Don't forget to create, share, and above all, give.